Hello, today I'm going to go over ratio of surface area to volume calculations. And what we're talking about are cells. So what we want to see is why at some point do cells get too big? What does that mean? And it talks about it up here, about how it's difficult to move things across a cell once the cell gets too big. But the reason it becomes difficult to move it across is because of this surface area to volume ratio. And you'll see how it's going to change as our cells get bigger. We're going to do some calculations. So we're starting with a very simple cell. And again, for simplicity's sake, to see this surface to volume ratio, we're just using squares. A square with, in this particular case, a length of 1. This square has a length of 2. This one has a length of 3. So ultimately what we're trying to do is compare the ratios down here. So I'll show you how to do this. I'm going to do 2 of them. The first one, this is our smallest cell, 1 by 1 by 1. So first calculation, length, which is 1, times width, which is 1, times number of sides. Well, it's a square, or a cube, I guess I should say, and has 6 sides. 1 times 1 times 6 is 6. And then the volume, length times width times height. Well, length times width times height, in this case, equals 1. So that gives me a ratio, surface to volume ratio of 6 to 1. And as we increase the size of the cell, this ratio is going to get closer and closer to 1. And that's where our problem happens. So we've got the next cube here, 2 length times width times number of sides is still 6. So 2 times 2 times 6 is 24. And then down here we have 2 times 2 times 2, length times width times height. That is 8, which gives us a ratio of 24 to 8. But this actually can be simplified fairly easy, because if you take 8 from both of these, you'll end up with a 3 to 1 ratio, right? This could be reduced to 1, this could be reduced to 3 if you divide them both by 8. So give me the simplest ratio too. I don't want 24 to 8 as my ratio. I want 3 to 1 written down here as my ratio. So you're gonna do the same here. You see that the ratio got much closer to being even down here. And you're gonna do that for all of these other ones up to 12. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.